Just stroke the fuzzy penguin and jingle the bells to feel better, Lisa. You'll be okay. Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet Vegan because I'm Vietnam vegan, and today we're making cookies. I don't know why I said it like that, but it's happening. Yeah, these are ginger molasses cookies. These are one of my favorite kind of cookies. I've had lots of cookie recipes on the channel before. I have more on the blog. Let's make some cookies. So here we have some vegan butter. We're gonna cream our butter with some sugar to have lots of like air pockets of fluffiness so that our cookies will be like, you know, poofy and delicious. We have some earth balance here. I've used vegan basil in this recipe before, but almost all butters, like vegan butters, are like interchangeable basically. Some of them may have a little bit more spread than others because the water content is slightly different, but it'll taste the same. So we're gonna start in, we're just gonna put that all in there. This is a combination of the earth balance in the tub and the earth balance sticks because I ran out of the stuff in the tub, so I had to go into the sticks. We have some vegan butter, we have some white sugar, and I don't know what it is about you Americans, but sometimes you guys get really mad at me for using white sugar. But y'all, in Canada, most of our sugar is bone char free, so it's vegan. So just like chill. You use what sugar is best for you, okay? All right, so we're gonna turn this on. We're gonna let it do its magic, you know? All right, she's fluffy now. I think in my original recipe, I didn't put any vanilla in, but I'm gonna put some in. You don't have to add it, but I'm gonna feel like, I just feel like it. It's expensive right now. You totally don't need to do it, but I'm doing it, okay? We're gonna add some molasses. Obviously, this gives a lot of that deep, dark, delicious flavor and color and sweetness. So we're just gonna add that in. And you know what? You can feel good about eating these cookies because the molasses are a very good source of iron. So if you want some iron, eat a cookie. You're also gonna want some, probably some citrus, some vitamin C somewhere. So maybe have like a glass of apple cider. Not the most traditional accompaniment for cookies, but you know what? You do you, man. Gotta make that iron more bioavailable. I'm wearing that sad Lisa is the same as like drunk Lisa. Sassy with a lot of flack. I guess that's the same thing as sassy. Moody. I'm just moody, guys. I just want to eat the cookies. All right, so molasses in. And you know what? I'm gonna give this flax egg that I started a little stir. So this is just flax meal and water, and that's what creates that egg texture replacement thing because it binds it together. I'm gonna eat this molasses that's on the table. I immediately regret the decision. That tastes like blood. Just kidding. It doesn't taste like blood, but it's very metallic in flavor. But that's okay, we're just gonna smooth that out with some sugar. I'm gonna scrape down the sides a little bit, you know? Gonna help your beater out. It looks like chocolate, but don't be fooled, it's not. I don't know why I'm being so aggressive. So we've got our flax egg goo happening. So now it's time to add the egg, the vegan egg, the flax egg to the mixture. It's a weird time today. Boop, 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 boop. Scrape down the edges once more. Make sure you get the bottom too, because sometimes the bottom doesn't like to be mixed in, but you gotta mix it all in, y'all. Wow, I just realized there's a huge chunk at the top here that didn't get incorporated. What are you doing? Get with the program. I'm trying to make delicious cookies. Nobody wants a streaky cookie, come on. Now we're gonna incorporate our spices. So we have some cinnamon, some ginger, some cloves, baking soda. My original recipe also has nutmeg, but I can't find my nutmeg for some reason, so I just add a little bit extra cinnamon. I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to nutmeg because it makes my tongue numb, so I'm just not gonna add it. But you do you. Nutmeg's delicious. Add that in there. You know what we're gonna add? Salt. A little salty. You know who's salty today? Me. Go blend that in. Okay. And now we add the flour. So your mixture is gonna look like wet poo, but that's okay. Flour, we're gonna add a little bit at a time. The first third is gonna go in, and then we're gonna slowly incorporate it. Otherwise it's just gonna go in your face. Nobody wants that. A little bit more scrapey. More flour. Here we go again. Last bit of flour. It's time to to just double check everything is incorporated. And also, I'm gonna use my cookie scoop. Everything's better with the cookie scoop. We just scrape all this cookie dough off. You don't wanna over mix it, so we're just gonna do the last little bits by hand. Grab the stuff at the bottom, because I see that it has not been completely incorporated. So I'm just gonna do that real quick, but you don't wanna work with your hands too much because you don't wanna melt the dough. But it's a very soft, pliable dough. All right, she mixed in. It smells like gingerbread. You can do a little taste test just to make sure it tastes good. It do. Ooh, that's some spicy stuff. Ooh. So now what you do is you roll it into a ball and then you dip it in some coarse sugar. You could also dip it in cinnamon sugar or just regular sugar, but I find coarse sugar adds just a little extra je ne sais quoi, you know what I mean? It's not too sweet. They're like not as sweet as like regular sugar crystals, but they're bigger and they're crunchier. They're just more fun. All right, and this cookie scoop I think it's 1.5 teaspoons. So that's the size of the cookie balls that I'm putting out. So I'm gonna scoop out all these cookie dough balls and I'm gonna roll them in sugar and then we're gonna bake them for, I'm pretty sure 8 minutes in a 350-degree oven. Or if you have a stupid oven like mine that's actually a lot hotter than it actually is, then about 325. I'll see you when these cookies are done baking and then I can eat them on camera and maybe be a little bit happier. Who knows? So these cookies are now baked. Not all of them. I still have maybe one more batch in here. I have one in the oven. I got one over here. Just pulled out of the oven. Still steaming. Still hot. And I'm gonna eat a cookie because I just really want a cookie now. Crunchy outside, still underbaked on the inside, so when they cool completely, they'll be like super chewy and delicious. This cookie really does make everything better. So good. The molasses make it like extra moist and delicious. I feel a lot better now. If you guys want this recipe, I'll leave it linked down below, and I'll link some other of my cookie recipes for you guys if you guys have other holiday baking you want to get up to. I also have an old holiday dessert video. You can tell it's pretty old by the production value of it. Yeah, also before I discovered I was allergic to pecans, so that's a thing. Anyway, so if you guys want this recipe, I'll leave it linked down below. I hope you make it, and if you do, please tag me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I love seeing what you do, and I'll probably share it as well, mostly on Instagram and Twitter. I'll retweet. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a delicious day. Bye! Oh no. Bye! I'm having a terrible day. What are you doing? It really does look like wet poo.